Hi everyone, Adarsh here. So today we're gonna see how we can create a basic application of Node.js. So for that, already Node.js is installed on my machine. So I have done the code, and I am gonna explain you how we can achieve this sort of things. So in this, starting with the server.js file. Before that, let's have a look on package.json. So basically, in the package.json, what we have a name of the application version dependency, we have http, because we are not using express, because express is something which is a which is a ready-made container which we get inside the node.js environment. But here we are not using express, we are using http and connect, and fs is a file system, and connect is just to connect the things. I'll explain one by one everything in the code itself. So we have a description here, we have a main server.js dependency we don't have, and already we have dev dependencies we don't have, scripts, repository, keywords, author, license, and bugs, all these things. Then followed by server.js. In the server.js, what we have done, we have imported a http module. So what we can execute this command npm install http and -- save. So it's gonna save into package.json file. Then we have what we have done, we have imported a file system module which is fs module. So same way, npm install fs -- save, it gonna, so basically file system, what it does, basically it's just to get the file system, local file system and all. Then we have a connect, we have imported a connection module here. So this connection module we have imported here, and the same way npm install connect -- save is a command to import the connection object. So basically what we gonna do with the connection object, we are just suppose we want to configure some filters and also, for that it gonna be helpful for us. So I'll explain you once we'll get into the code again. So what we have done, we have created a function url filter. So whatever the things, whatever the request comes to the server, it gonna trace that, and with the help of request and response object, it's a kind of in Java we have a filter, servlet filter. In the same way we have this these filters. So we'll get a request object, response object, and we need to further pass it to the next level. So what we have, first thing what we are doing, if request.method equal to get and request.uri is /index. So if we are getting any URL with this, it gonna pass it to further. Otherwise what it gonna do, it gonna call a resource not found method. So what in the resource not found method, what we are doing, it's just a method call. It's a method where what we are doing, we are saying that 404 content type HTML text, and we are saying that we have a resource not found.html. So we are just piping the response into that. So we have this HTML here where we are saying resource not found, and then what we have done, we have a filter one here. So what we are doing, we are just after that, once it say next, it gonna execute filter one, because what we have done, whatever the here, if you can see http object dot use filter 1, filter 2, filter 3, the same order it gonna execute. And after that, it gonna do /index. For this it will call on request method. So what on request method does, basically it gonna get the index.html and pipe the response into that. So see, if you can see file system dot create read stream, so it gonna read this file, pipe this file into this response object. So same way here, file system dot create read stream for this resource not found HTML, and then pipe the complete file into the response object with the content type text.html and all, with the response status 404 there. And what in the do filters, what we are doing, we are just logging it, a method here, do filter 2, do filter, we have a do filter 1 also here, and this is the first URL filter which gonna filter out the URLs. So basically in the index.html we don't have too much thing, only we are just importing the, we are just including bootstrap related stuffs from CDN, and then just printing some of the things. So let's execute this application and see how it looks like. So here we can see that it started on port number 9090, but before that I need to show you that how we can. So here if you can see HTTP object or create server, and we are passing the app object and listening the events on port number 9090. So here's the HTTP object which we have imported, and then app is a connection object, so that HTTP will be connected on port number 9090. So let's start the application here. Localhost 9090. If I say, so here you can see that resource not found, because I don't have anything with the context root. But if I say index, so I'm gonna get welcome to the server. But other than that, if I say something else like index.html, index.html, and then also it will say resource not found, because we have just binded a slash index into that. And here in the console we can see the logs also, that first thing do filter executed, do filter 2 executed, then do filter 1 executed, do filter 2 executed, and all. Basically before that we have a URL filter which gonna execute. So I'm gonna save this application to my GitHub repository, which is GitHub Adarsh Kumar Singh, not in the Spring Boot. It will be somewhere in NodeJs. We must be having NodeJs repository. So I'm gonna save my whole code into github.com Adarsh Kumar Singh 83/nodejs. So all my code I'm gonna push into the same repository. So I hope this will help you to create understand the concept. Thanks for watching.